Hello and welcome to your reading. Let's see what message decided to find you today. Got the Nine of Swords. Okay. I was waiting for this message to be able to come through because I've been feeling it all day, and I knew it was going to be a message for you. I just didn't know exactly when it was going to come through in a reading. So the message is, let it pass through. Okay? View your emotions like there's a door in front of them. And every time these feelings come knock at your door, don't show them away. No matter how bad they are, no matter how bad it feels, let them pass through. Because most of the time, that's all they want to do. They just want to pass through. They just want to pass through your energetic field, through your emotions and out. They just want to pass through and out. Through and out. Okay, that is what I'm getting. You are clearing emotional and energetic bandwidth in doing this. So whatever emotions come up, let's say it is anxiety, for example, and you feel this world of anxiety and you can feel it knocking on your emotional door, and you don't want to feel that right now. You don't want to feel what is knocking at your door right now. If you turn it away, it's going to keep knocking throughout the day. And throughout the day, you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, you have anxiety. There's so much anxiety today, so much negative, negative chatter, coming at you, knocking at your emotional door. But if you just open that door for the first time it came around and let it pass through, that's all it wanted to do. It don't have to recircle back into your energy. And that goes for all emotions, whether good, whether bad, whatever it is. Let it pass through. Okay, let it pass through. I feel like this is a message for the next 2 weeks. Make it a conscious decision to let it pass through. Just sit and feel it for that. Sometimes it lasts literally a second when it passes through. Sometimes it lasts 5 seconds. Sometimes it lasts a minute. Feel it in that minute. Feel it fully. Feel it fully and then let it go. Let it pass through. It only wants to pass through. Okay, I feel like this is going to create a really big change for you emotionally and mentally, and I also feel like this is changing the conversation that you have with yourself. Okay, so I feel like you're becoming a lot more positive, a lot more encouraging with yourself, a lot more gentle with yourself. You have Six of Wands. Yeah, even the Six of Wands literally means let it go. There's some emotions and some energy in your auric field that has been wanting to leave for ages, that has been wanting to leave, that has just been wanting to pass through, and that's it. Sometimes it's just like a small feeling and you feel like it's so big because it keeps knocking, it keeps knocking, it keeps knocking, it keeps knocking, and it's been knocking for years, and it's been knocking for months, and it just wants you to feel it so it can pass through, so it can leave. It just wants to move on through. Okay, that is how you're going to consciously create more space for yourself energetically. Okay? That is what I feel like. You're going to feel less tired. The more space that you create for yourself energetically, you're going to feel less tired. You're going to feel less burdened by the world. You're going to feel less anxiety. You're going to feel less depression. You're going to feel less like life is dragging you by the heels. You're going to feel less of those emotions. Okay? And you're also going to have more space to create, more space to dream, more space to create more dreams within your field, to create more creations within your field, so that next time something knocks, it's actually a manifestation that you have to let through, that you have to let in. okay. This is about letting in the emotion so it can pass through. You have the Ten of Wands, yes, because it's been feeling so heavy and it just wants to leave. It just wants to leave. Like, for example, let's say there's you having this feeling like, oh my gosh, someone is betraying you. Oh my gosh, there's this betrayal energy. And you just like, no, not going to think about it. Not going to think about it. Not going to think about it. Going to think about something different. What if you just have to feel it for that minute? What if it only lasts 2 seconds and it just wants to pass through? Because this is not a what if, this is a literal. I feel like this is what's going on. Even though I'm saying what if, I don't think that this is a what if. I think this is real. I think this is it literally just wants to pass through. It wants to leave. It's been wanting to leave because you've been carrying so much and there are changes happening to you. You've implemented so many changes into your mind, your emotions, your healing, all of that. So it makes sense why these feelings want to leave. It makes sense why it doesn't fit into your auric field anymore. It doesn't belong there anymore. It hasn't belonged there for so long, but it's just sitting there. Just let it go. Just let it in so it can pass through. So it can pass through. It wants to be able to say that you at least felt it. And some of these emotions are delayed. They were supposed to be felt years ago, but they weren't. Because us as humans, we're sometimes afraid of feeling our emotions, especially if we are already feeling like there's the weight of the world is on us. If we are already feeling depressed, if we are already feeling like everything is too heavy to carry, when something new happens, we're like, I'm saving you for later. I'm saying go chill there in the energy until I'm ready, until I have the emotional bandwidth to deal with you, until I have the mental capacity to process you. Go chill there. But most of these things have already been processed mentally, and you've processed them so intensely mentally that they've been thought through over and over and over and over and over again, because they've already been processed. They're not meant to be processed mentally anymore. They're just meant to be felt emotionally. Not go and try to make yourself feel it. I mean, you can if you want to make it go faster, but wait until it comes up again, because you know it'll come up again. You know it'll knock again. So when it knocks, catch yourself in that moment immediately and be like, okay, pass through. Okay, pass through. And you feel it. Okay, pass through. That is what I'm getting. Because it's already been processed mentally. This isn't something you can think your way out of. It's something that you have to feel your way through. You know how the saying goes, the only way over it is through it? The only way to the other side is through it? This is the through it. It's through the feelings. It's through the feelings. Because sometimes we're afraid of feeling those 2 seconds. Sometimes we're afraid of feeling that 1 minute because we're scared that we're going to be feeling it forever. It's never going to end. But most of these feelings literally just wants to pass through. They're not there to stay. They want to leave. You have done the mental processing. You are ahead of it. In fact, you're years ahead of it. That's why some of these emotions last 2 seconds. Because you're years ahead of it. You've already done shadow work on it. You've already done mental processing on it. It just wants to come to the light so it can pass through. It's anyways going to be transmuted by your light. It's anyways. You have geared yourself up in such a way where these things, as it passes through you, it alchemizes. It alchemizes through your light. It is already an automatic process. It's already something that you don't even have to do anymore. You don't have to consciously think about or consciously do. It just happens. The Fool, because there's a new experience coming in for you with the Empress. There is a new beginning happening for you here, but it needs space. It needs big space. It needs a lot of space, because this is an Empress level new beginning. This is an Empress level new beginning. The Empress is the most abundant person of the whole entire deck. The Empress asks something and gets it immediately. The Empress does not go out and look for anything. Everything comes to the Empress. The Empress snaps fingers, and whatever the Empress is thinking about shows up. That is the energy of the Empress. That is the energy that is coming into your life right now. It just needs space because it's big. And it's like you've been thinking that you need to process it more mentally, but that's really not it. You've already done the mental processing. Okay? You've already done the mental processing. You've already even worked on yourself. It's just about feeling it. What is this new beginning coming into your life? What is this new beginning coming into your life? Bro. A total transformation, death and rebirth. Oh, this is a full force transformation, a full force change. This is a change that we've been talking about. And this is not the Tower. 1111, not the Tower. Oh, this really does change your whole life. This really is this is going to change your whole life moment. This really is it. This really is it. It's just been, there's a split in your reality coming. Look at this. This was done unconsciously. There's a split in your reality coming. These emotions are being processed. Okay? And this big, gigantic transformation into the life, death, rebirth, new beginning. Ending, beginning. Death, rebirth. That's crazy. The Tower. Okay. This transformation right here has been coming for a very, 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 very long time. The Seven of Pentacles energy isn't yesterday's energy. It's not even the beginning of the year's energy. It's a long time's energy. These seeds have been planted years ago. And it just needed the space. It just needed yes, from the past. This was created in the past. It was manifested in the past. It's coming together in the present. Okay, so this is your reading. I knew this was going to be an important message, and I'm so glad that it actually came through for you. So this is your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Bye.